Hello, welcome. I am currently working on part 3 for y'all, right? And I was like, the first thing that came to my mind was, let me make a video because I know I'm gonna upload both, and I think we could just start this a thing. If you know, you know. If you don't know the thing we're starting, that we already started, either you will find out or you won't. I wanted to update y'all where my mental is today. Or just, shit. Just to update. Today, I'm in a smooth mood, My shirt say I'm not for everyone, because I ain't, That's how I was feeling today. And when I thought about y'all, I didn't think this through. When I thought about y'all, right, I'm like, I don't know, maybe this could help somebody. So, whatever you believe in, cool, I say that all the time when it comes to the internet because I just gotta say it, And one day, it'll get to a point where I don't. But for now, that's the disclaimer. Whatever you believe in is fine. It's cool. You can be great. Yeah, something came to my mind to share with you guys. Even if it just helped one person, let's make it interesting. I'll tell you how I got there, and then I'll explain, and then I'll show you. And hopefully, if there's something that you want to apply it. It's no secret, right? I take here and there, right? Now, disclaimer, I hate when people try to put the C word that's in books, starts with a D, and together. You see both of my hands? Because them are two different things, okay? Do your own research, because I will tell you exactly what it is and it would be true. But however, people, thanks to online, need to stop because you like a person or because you feel like they wouldn't lie to you. You take their word and don't go looking into some shit, And I'm a real, at this point, we know. However, I give people space to go see for yourself. Go. I can tell you something, you know what I'm saying? And I can literally say exactly what you're going to go find. However, I like to give people the space enough to I'll lead you in the right direction. And if that's what you want to look into, go ahead. You feel me? Now, anytime I partake in, it's always for spiritual reasons. Now, you got people that it's a lot of different reasons to why they do it. I feel like if you take and you don't take advantage of what can do, I feel like you scamming yourself. Listen, my stories is deep, and because everything is energy, right? Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. If you don't know that, now you know that. You're welcome, okay? And we are energy, okay? When I started my journey, the first time I ever took was the day I understood. Well, I start understanding, because we not even finna make it seem like I understood in one time. That was the moment I started understanding energy on a level I had never understood it on, because it's like, we hear the word energy, but when you really, really, really understand and start like learning and looking into energy, is way deeper than what the words just be sounding like and what we thought we knew about energy. Like, that was just me though. Intentions. little do a lot of people know, your intentions is so important. Your energy and your intentions is so fucking important. Once you really, really go into that rabbit hole, and now you know, ain't no turning back. You know what you know. You start, I can't, for me, right? I don't want to speak in general. It started walking me down into like changing, and just it helped me so much, and like it's still to this day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's some information that once you said, I wasn't gonna speak in general. I'm the type of person that once I know certain things, I literally cannot act like I don't know. Even if I wanted to. Even if I'm like, trying to block it out. Nope, you know what you know. So, I got a lot of different things that has happened. When I get on any type of, it be deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I use it for spiritual reasons. You feel me? The crazy part is, I only get my from one person, right? Cool. I hadn't got none from him in a minute, right? And then one day it just popped up in my head like, damn, I need some. The very next day, I'm looking in the suitcase that I just be having random stuff in. Voila! In the suitcase. And it can only come from one person. And I was like, okay. I just said this, and what? Like, I got scared, right? Because I was just like, I don't want to deal with nothing too deep, or, you know, I don't feel like the extra crime. Like, I don't know. I just was kind of scared because I didn't want to, like, face whatever emotions or whatever that was going to come up. You know, I just wasn't ready, which still to this day, I still haven't. And I know I got to. So I will be doing that soon, because I just I can't keep running from it. It's like, it's about that time. Yeah, I'm like, and I ain't got no scale. Oh my God, no, I don't know, no. I ended up taking them and boiling them in some water. Because I was scared, bitch, I ain't gonna lie. Now, I know somebody probably like, what you mean you scared? I take them for spiritual reasons. Shit gets real. Shit get real, you feel me? Like, and for an example, like, the first time I ever even took, like, I did over 3 grams on my first time, which was stupid, but I didn't know. Like, you know, that was the dumbest shit ever. And I didn't just choose to. I thought I was with somebody that knew what the fuck they was doing, and that's what the fuck I thought we was doing. I don't know. But anywho, that was the first time and the only time I ever took over 3 grams. In the midst of that trip, I learned a lot about myself. At some point, it's like, think about every part of you, right? In a physical form. You would pick all the cute shit. You would. However, I never thought about that. So I'm just kind of summing up this particular story. But in my living room and dining room, it was filled with different, it was like if every part of me was in a physical form. That's what it was. Like, every part. I ended up getting scared. I ran, all type of shit, and then blah, blah. But however, fast forward that, I ended up learning that I need to stop running from myself, because that's exactly what I did. Soon as I saw, I instantly took the fuck off, got scared, panicked, oh my God. And the whole time, once I really actually sat there and thought about it, I'm like, I left me downstairs. Hold on. Like, damn, it's facing me that bad or that scary? Like, you know, like, what the fuck? And I realized that sometimes I make things worse. Or not even like I make things worse, but in my head, sometimes I panic, and to me it's worse, or it's bad, or it's, I don't give myself time enough to sit down and actually, like, you know, like, or not even sit down. Sometimes, how do you feel? Stop going off of what you think you supposed to be looking at or know, or, you know, like, stop doing all that. Like, how do you feel? What do this look like? What do this feel like to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, breathe. You're fine. You know what I'm saying? So that was something that was one particular thing that I had learned about myself. I just had to give y'all a little that, so y'all can understand. I boredom, and I was with somebody that, I wasn't finna walk down that path with this particular person, because no. I know what people I can and can't, and I should and I shouldn't, you know? So, no. So I bought it or whatever. When I bought the shrooms, I was setting my intentions, and my intentions was I wanted to learn something that I didn't know that I need to know. That was my biggest thing. I just, I was very clear on why I was finna do this. And my intentions and what I wanted was, I wanted to learn something that I don't know, that I should know. I was very clear about that. Take it off the pot, and I poured it all in a bottle, even with the actual pieces in it, and poured some, drank it. And I remember, like, the first 15 minutes, I was like, I don't know if I drank enough, like, I don't know, like, but then I was like, oh, girl, you don't want to, like, I don't even drink enough, and then drink some more, and then you done overdid it, so maybe you should just wait. So that's what I did. And by like 20 to 25 minutes, I was sitting on a couch, and the lights was off, but the kitchen light was on, so it wasn't like pitch black type shit. I was just sitting there, and at some point I just closed my eyes, and I can't remember what I was thinking about or what was happening, but I do remember. It's like I just knew. It was explained, I guess. It's so hard to explain, but it's like the information that I got, it was just like, it just popped up in my head. I saw it, and I understood it, and I knew it. Right? That me being me, I'm like, oh my God, this makes so much sense. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, I gotta. So boom, I sit somebody down. I'm like, look, this makes sense. And in order for me to explain this, I just need to show you, because I don't know how to tell you, right? Because it wasn't told to me. It's not like somebody sat there and said, hey, Rocky, so look. Like, no, that's not what happened. I'm going to show you guys the same way that I showed this person, and then I explained, but I'm just walking y'all down on how did this happen. And I did just like this. I said, I'm going to draw it. Now, I always say this. I got some pretty ass handwriting, but when it comes to drawing, I suck. I drew a line, right? Don't judge too much, because what the fuck? I don't know if it's the bracelets. Okay, if you know where I'm going with this, okay, boom. I'm explaining to y'all the same way I explained it to him. Okay. Not the way it was to me, but the way I had to explain it. So, because we are on Earth, right? We in a 3D, which our dimension is very dense. Okay? Very dense. You can get whatever you want Literally, you can get whatever you want. But we either make things come faster or slower based on our energy. And our energy can either be negative, which will be low, and positive, which would be high. So that's where you hear the low vibrational, the positive vibes thing. Yeah, okay. A person don't know what is negative and positive energy. A negative energy will be we're depressed, sad, down, angry, very heavy and low vibration, aka energy. Cool. Then you got the positive. What is positive? The complete opposite. When you're happy, when you're being grateful, when you're that type of shit. Positive, great, good. Okay, it's a limit though on the because the energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but it can be transferred, and you cannot fake energy. So now, to a certain extent you can, but not too much you can't, because we can get whatever we want, but where we're at is very dense. When you're being in this low vibration, negative, over here, whatever you want, oh my God, it's the bracelets. When you're in a negative, and because where we're at, we already somewhere that's very dense, right? And because it's dense, we already got shit that makes things harder to actually come to us, right? And that's why our energy is what pick up or slow down things. So when you're in a negative, this is you can't actually literally see it, but this is just what I had drew out to like show this type of energy being negative causes something that's already fucking dense. Where we at? Where the hell we already at, right? Is already fucking dense by default. Even if we deleted this, it's already dense. Okay? But not only is it already dense, but our energy make it even more dense. So we already got some shit that's like making it hard for us to actually manifest and have, see, hold, share, whatever the fuck, the things that we want. Being negative can slow that down because it's heavy. Okay? So when you in this low energy field, you are already putting up barriers times some shit that's already hard to even fucking get through in the first place by default, because we live in a fucking 3D and it's very fucking dense by default. Okay? The positive. That's why it's important. Oh wait, I'm gonna make him a face. The positive. Because we're in a dense reality, being in the plus helps get what you want faster, because you're not adding on to what's already there. That's like where we at is already dense. So when your energy is high, positive, good, all that good shit, you make it easier for shit to come to you, because you're not adding more weight to some shit that's already fucking heavy by default. That's why the lines is right here But you see, the boxes is more closer. Well, these just gifts or whatever the fuck, I don't know. But the boxes is more closer to this person because this person is fucking in the plus. So because they already vibing, let's just use that, vibing high, they making it easier for the things they want to come to them, even though it still got that dense barrier by default, because that's just what comes with fucking earth, okay? And when you're in the negative, you can still do it, but you going against more by default because it's already dense and your energy is causing it to fucking add more to what's already there. So it's a lot harder and it's a lot slower to get to you faster and easier, and boom, there you go. Okay, cool. So that's why it's important for your energy and the space you in and the shit you giving off to be in the best possible state, especially when trying to manifest. And when I say manifest, I'm not trying to use the all extra fucking spiritual word. I'm just calling a spade a fucking spade, because some people hate certain things, and the whole time we agree on the same shit. It just might be slightly different. Okay. That's why it be easier to, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so cool, right? So that's how I was able to break that down, right? And it just made sense, like, oh shit. Because when I thought about it, and we both sat and thought about it, like, anytime I'm in like a great space mentally, I just feel good, like, and I'm not faking it. Like, I literally feel good. I feel like I can do anything. I feel like $1 million coming at any fucking moment. Stuff just come easy, quick, fast, no problem. Like, damn. And anytime I'm like in a lower field, it just, oh my God, it just like, what? Like, I didn't really felt like normally I can, and I don't, what the fuck? But in reality, cool, right? The very next day, I'm on YouTube, and the word quantum physics stood out more than anything the very next day, right? And the crazy part is I'm already interested in certain things. So quantum physics was always something, like a word that popped up here and there throughout the years, or like throughout YouTube and shit, you know what I'm saying? But after that, this particular next day, it's like it stood out more than it ever had, that I was just like, let me see. I click on it. They break down what is quantum physics. What I just explained, part of it. Y'all, nobody told me exactly, but that was the best way I could like draw it and explain it. But what dropped, what normally people would say was a download, it was that, and it made so much sense. So I had to tell y'all that story first, so the point that I'm making for today makes sense. You know, y'all, it's gonna be good and bad days. You know, you're gonna have your positive days, your negative days, you know what I'm saying? But wherever you are today, you created this before today, if that makes sense. If it don't make sense to you, Go look into quantum physics and stuff and like really start, and then come back to this and tell me if what I just said didn't make sense. But yes, so if the person you are today creates or play a part in your tomorrow, or 2 weeks from now, 60 days, 90 days, a year, how would you move today? What would you do today? How would you feel? What would you not do? What would you not participate in? What would you rather do? What is something that you can do? Okay, now pause that. I want you to do this. I can't remember the name of it, but it's some little, like a little mental thingy. Don't quote me. But I want you to close your eyes and imagine yourself 30 years from now. 30 years from now, you are working a job that does not fulfill you. You absolutely hate it there. You live in a house you don't want to fucking live in. You don't even drive a fucking car. Okay? Because you can't. You ain't got one. Yeah. Okay? And your life is everything that you don't see fit. But that's where you at 30 years from now. Imagine yourself, whether at the job you don't like or laying on the couch in a house you absolutely fucking hate, and you thinking about if you could go back 30 years, right. The crazy part is this shit is not above none of us. Like it's possible for every last person to be somewhere 30 years from now, and we fucking absolutely hate it and just wish we could just go back. Like, damn, come on, man. Like, if I could go back, I would do it all different. I would not. That's where you at right now. It didn't take for you to get there to be like, oh, if I could go back. You just went there thinking about it. And thinking about it, you thought about what you would do if you could go back. And you're here. Okay? Yeah. So, the whole purpose, and the crazy part was like, making this video, like I had a idea, like, you know, like far as like just making a video to like kick it with y'all, but I also wanted to make sure that I sprinkled something in to help somebody else, just in case, because this is the things that I use. You know, like it's easy to make videos and be like, oh, I'm having a bad day. Oh, I'm having a great day. And they're like, bitch, well, I was having a bad day. Like, what the fuck did you do, bitch? Like, even if I don't want to fucking do it, bitch, tell me. You know, like, and you would be surprised at what you would try when you know it's a better way than whatever place you in at the moment, you know? And sometimes it's okay if, you know, you gotta sit in it a day or two, you know? But at some point, you gonna look for some motivation. You gonna look for something. You gonna look for something to try. You gonna, you know what I'm saying, breathe and go look at something, or go smell something, go taste something, go touch something. Like, you gonna be willing to, if you in a space that you don't want to be in, you gonna, fuck it, let me just say, you know? And who's to say what I just added into this video, who's to say it won't work for somebody? Because it worked for me, for sure. And I was in a very, very, very difficult place when I got this shit, you know? You know? And I also wanted to let y'all know that sometimes it take a step, and then you might go back. But then you might take 2 more steps, and then go back again, and then take another step, and then go back. And then this time you take 4 steps. You know, like, it's not about taking each step and just never going back. Like, it will be great, but shit just don't work like that. Like, that's a very slim chance for it to go like that, realistically. And I think when you get reminded that it's okay, it make you feel a little bit better. It make you feel a little bit better, especially if you're a person like me. You know, like, I've been, but I had to, like, realize I was so hard on myself, and I still be very hard on myself, but I loosened up, and I give myself grace. I give myself room to fuck up. I give myself room to not do something right or perfect all the fucking time, you know? Like, I give myself space to, that was my best, and that's what the fuck it is, and be okay with that, you know? I used to, like, give my best and feel like shit because I feel like I could have did better. Whole time knowing that was my better, but I'm not, this is some bullshit. I could have did better, even though I thought I was doing better, you know? And the whole world, we got a lot of shit that beat us the fuck up anyways, you know? So the least you can do is be kind to yourself, because it's gonna be days where learning how to be kind to yourself gonna come in handy for when the world, your problems, the people you love, the people you work with, friends, bills, whatever, is beating you the fuck up and making you feel fucked up and down and bad. Like, and you gonna need to learn how to be kind to yourself, because being kind to yourself is what's gonna make sure you remember who the fuck you are and to bounce the fuck back, you know? A lot of people be like, well, I'm not gonna say a lot of people, because I've been very, very limited about the people I've been around right now. I will say, the few people that has been around me lately, the main thing has been, I don't know how you doing it. I don't know how you doing it. And don't get me wrong, I got my days where I be like, I don't know how I'm doing it. Like, what the fuck? Wait a minute, this is crazy. But at the same time, too, it's not that I don't know how I'm doing it. It's, I understand that if I never been so sure in my life, I'm sure right now that whatever I allow to affect me. I got things that if certain things affect me, this is gonna come from it. And it's certain things that I'm terrified. Like, I wouldn't even lie to y'all. Like, it's certain things that I'm just really scared of letting happen if I don't move with care or be intentional about whatever space I mentally want to be in. You know, it was a point of time where shit, I felt like I used to let a lot of shit control how I feel, so much so that I suppressed it. I didn't want to feel shit. No, fuck that. You know, instead of, I say this, right? In my last video, I said I made space for me to be able to hold what I'm carrying right now. A lot of times, and it took for me to get to a point where I never understood what a nervous breakdown was until one day I felt like this feel like I'm on my way to one. I had never understood what the fuck a nervous breakdown was. You know what I'm saying? And it took for me to like really be like, bro, I cannot, you know? And the fucked up part about people, bro, is sometimes people will literally see everything, will know everything, will watch you, and will know you not true right now. You not where you need to be. You not in a space that you should be in. If I love you and I fuck with you like that and I be around you and I say I got your back, or you know I'm your people, you feel me? Like, people will literally watch you go crazy, and then the moment you fucking snap, and rather you hurt yourself or hurt somebody or something very, very, very traumatic happened to you, then that's when everybody want to get it, listen, and oh my God. I can't tell y'all how many times I watch people delete themselves, and then I watch so many people that they were super close to and they loved and was like right hand mans and every day with, be like, oh my God, this was all the signs, and break down every motherfucking sign there is, because they know that person, they love that person, they watch that person, they be around that person, they know when a person is not them, they know when a person is calling out for help, or you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers will literally watch you. Watch your ass. Even if it's on social media, motherfuckers will real life watch you. Get to a fucking point where there's no fucking return for you, and then be like, I hear you. In one of my videos that I uploaded not too long ago, where I was sitting in here and I was saying why I gotta be okay for me and why you gotta be okay for you, is literally because I understand, and I got to a point where I realized y'all not gonna get it until, and I'm not finna go to the until for y'all to get it. And if it take that, I gotta get the fuck from around y'all right now. Whether for good or for a while, whatever. I realized that the moment I was being real with myself about how I felt like I was being loved by the people that I love, it made me realize they're only loving me the way that I showed them I love me. And the crazy part is, you might think I'm not showing I don't love myself, but really think about a lot of fucking shit. A lot of times, bro, motherfuckers be wondering why I'm here now. You get what I'm saying? Like, it take for you to really be real with yourself about a whole lot of shit, and that shit hurt. That shit hurt. That shit hurt more than anything. That shit hurt. That shit motherfucking hurt. And there's some hurt that still ain't went away. But the moment I realized you love everybody else better than the way you love yourself, and that's the reason why the people that you love, you feel like don't love you the way you love them whole time. Why the fuck do you think or feel or even choose to love anything outside of yourself better than what the fuck you love yourself, bro? Are you fucking slow? Is you okay? Because at this point, whatever the fuck you get, you deserve. Because you did it to yourself. And that conversation hurt more than a motherfucker you love telling you, fuck you. A person that I had cared for, and in my eyes, like, I cared for you more than I cared for myself. I loved you more than I loved myself. Like, even if my love wasn't what you felt like was enough, or what you wanted, or what you needed, or what you expected, I still gave you more than what I gave myself. And the moment I realized I had to put me first, I understood I was gonna lose this person. Even when a person make you feel like it's not enough, you can do more, that's not the way I want it, that's not the way it's supposed to be. They had all this shit to make you feel like, well, damn. And it ain't just with a person you dating. It could be with family, friends, all type of shit. Like, I had noticed every time a motherfucker make me feel like what I give them ain't shit, or ain't that much, every time I fucking remove it, that's the shit that like, it make them realize. But instead of a person like, even down on like relationship, friends, family, like, when I got in that era, like that moment, that bad, like, it really killed me when I found out how little to no effort a motherfucker will go to even come check on you. Literally. Because so many people, I don't know, maybe it's just, I don't know, but I know somebody will be able to understand. Bro, with me, people be in their ego so fucking much, so much, that if I pull away, they instantly go into like some shit that, you know, like they ego like to make them feel like I'm doing it, I'm saying, I'm feeling like shit that I ain't. Before, let me come see about her. I'ma know. Let me go look her in her face first. You know? And that's the fucked up reality about it. Nobody ever said, Rocky, September, who the fuck ever, you got me. Nobody ever said, what you give me, I'ma need you to get that to yourself. Cause you don't. Nobody ever said, hey, you giving me something that I shouldn't take because you need it. It's never okay, well, if you working on yourself, what can I do that will make me better? Because if you really working on yourself and I start working on myself while you working on yourself, we both should be better at some point together. That don't happen. And the whole time in my head, I'm like, test me. If I'm really not working on myself the way that I'm telling you I am, give me a deadline. Something should be different to you by when. And if you do the same type of work on yourself that I'm doing on myself, I should be able to see the same thing. But then it start making you realize some people like the broken you, literally. I had way more friends when I was more fucking broken. And when it was more pieces of me every fucking where, I had the most fun, I thought. The most friends, I thought. A relationship that, fast forward, find out I shouldn't have never fucking been in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's the part that make people prolong actually choosing themselves first, when you know a lot of this shit is gonna be gone the moment you choose yourself. The moment you choose yourself, so much of this shit is gonna change. So many of these people, like, it's gone. It's over with, you know? And I think it don't be the fear of doing it. I think it be the fear of finding out who not gonna be there. But I'll tell y'all this, the same way how you got all these different connections and different shit going on and different people and all this shit, when you feel like you at your lowest, it's gonna be a better you. And that come with better people, that come with better experiences, that come with better shit. You know, like literally. You just don't know it yet because you haven't been there yet. You know? The same way when you broken, you attract all type of different people. You're gonna still do the same shit with a different type of mindset and a different type of heart. You gotta get by yourself first. And it's okay. I realized being to myself ain't even as bad as I thought. Do I miss certain people? I miss the fuck out of certain people. Like, really miss them. But every time I think about if we was to, I realize they not that same. They won't be that person that I used to know, because that's the person that I had loved. And if you not that person I used to love, why the fuck would I waste my time letting you be around the person that I became and the person that I'm becoming? Some people is only who you think because it was parts of you that attracted certain shit. But once you fix certain shit, that's the reason why you cannot be attracted to a person you used to think was the finest motherfucker.